I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I'ma get a scholarship to King's College. I probably shouldn't brag, but dag, I'm amazed and astonished. The problem is, I got a lot of brains but no polish. I gotta holler just to be heard with every word. I drop knowledge, I'm a diamond in the rough. A shining piece of coal, trying to reach my goal. My power of speech, unimpeachable. Only 19, but my mind is older. These New York City streets get colder. I shoulder every burden, every disadvantage I've learned to manage. I don't have a gun to brandish. I walk the streets famished. The plan is to fan this spark into a flame. But dang, it's getting hot, so let me spell out my name. I am the ALEXANDER. We are meant to be a colony that runs independently, but then Britain keeps spitting on us endlessly. Essentially, they tax us relentlessly. And King George turns around who runs a spending spree? He ain't never gonna set his descendants free, so there will be a revolution in this century. Enter me, he says in parentheses. Don't be shocked when your history book mentions me. I will lay down my life if it sets us free. Eventually, you'll see my descendancy, and I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. Let's have another shot. I dream of life without the monarchy. The unrest in France will lead to anarchy. Anarchy. How you say? Oh, anarchy. When I fight to make the other side panicky with my shot. You are my tailor's apprentice, and I got y'all knuckleheads and local parentis. I'm joining the rebellion because I know it's my chance to socially advance. Instead of sewing some pants, have another shot. You will never be truly free until those in bondage have the same rights as you and me. You or I, do or die. Wait till I stallion on a stallion with the 1st Black Battalion. Geniuses, lower your voices. You keep out of trouble and you double your choices. I'm with you, but the situation is fraught. You've got to be carefully taught. If you talk, you're gonna get shot. Check what we got. Mr. Lafayette, hard rock like Lancelot. I think your plans look hot. Lawrence, I like you a lot. Let's hatch a plot blacker than the kettle called the pot. What are the odds of gods to put us all in one spot? Bunch of popular conventional wisdom, like it or not. A bunch of revolutionary manumission abolitionists. Give me a position, show me where the ammunition is. Yo, am I talking too loud? Sometimes I get overexcited. Shoot off at the mouth. I never had a group of friends before. I promise I'm gonna make y'all proud. And I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I imagine death so much it feels more like a memory. When's it gonna get me? On my feet, 7 feet ahead of me. When I see it coming, do I run or do I let it be? Is it like a beat without a melody? Gee, I never thought I'd live past 20. Where I come from, some get half as many. Ask everybody why we living fast, and we laugh, reach for a flask. We have to make this moment last. That's plenty, scratch that. This is not a moment, it's a movement. We're a bunch of hungry brothers. We're searching to prove when foes oppose us. We take an honest stand. We roll like Moses, claiming our promised land. And when we win our independence, is that a guarantee of freedom for our descendants? Or will the blood we shed begin an endless cycle of vengeance and death with no defendants? I know the action on the street is a sign of a G between all the bleeding and fighting. I've been reading and writing. We need to handle our financial situation. Is this a nation state? What's the state of our nation? I'm past patiently waiting. I'm passionately smashing every expectations, every action, and act of creation. I'm laughing in the face of casualties and sorrow. For the first time, I'm thinking past tomorrow. And I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot.